Prices and the cost of private health insurance are two of the biggest drags on our budgets. The good news is petrol prices have come down from their peaks. The bad news though, health insurance premiums are set to rise. In fact, the latest increase in the cost of health cover will be on average 6.18%. That's the second biggest premium hike in a decade. It comes into force from the 1st of April, leaving us as consumers very little time to shop around to get the best deal. So given the success of our last campaign, One Big Switch, and News Corp Australia are teaming up again to bring the cost of living for every Australian down. Our latest focus, as I'm sure you've probably guessed by now, is health insurance. And joining me to tell you how it all works is One Big Switch's Joel Gibson. Joel, a very warm welcome to you again. Great to team up with One Big Switch. We look at that 6.18% increase on average in health insurance premium costs. It doesn't really compute for everyday Australians. In money terms, what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at about, on average, $280 for a typical family policy because health insurance is a big bill. The average premium now for a family is about $4,500 a year. So we're talking almost a $300 increase, and that's on average. Some people's increase will be much bigger than that. Yeah,
that really hurts when you've got a big family, say 6 people in the family. We're a Medicare country. Why do we need private health insurance?
Well, there's a few reasons why the government encourages us into private health insurance using that system of sticks and carrots. One is to take some pressure off the public health system, and the other is just some people prefer to have their own doctor when they have elective surgery, for example, or their own dentist when they go to see the dentist. And so there is a demand for it. People do want it because it gives them peace of mind, as you say, if something goes wrong for their family. But they're just finding it really hard to cope with these constant, $200, $300 increases every year, which over the last 10 years, it's about a 75% increase in the premiums.
There are a few things you can do to bring that premium cost down. I've been with the same provider my whole life since I was born. I do though check my needs in terms of what my policy covers annually. A lot of people don't do that. They fall into the trap. They're paying for things that they don't need. That's a good starting point. What else can people do?
Yes, it's absolutely crucial you check every year and make sure you're not paying for obstetrics if you've already finished having a family, for example, or hip replacements if you're only sort of 22. That's a crucial thing. The other one is just to have a look at what's out there, because there's a massive difference in the pricing between some funds, the most expensive and the cheapest funds. So, the health insurance regulator is on the record as saying you can save up to $1,500 on a family policy in some instances by switching funds. So you've got to have a look around. If you set and forget, they'll slowly turn the screw on you every year, and before you know it, you'll be paying thousands more than you were when you first took out the policy.
Okay, so what is the big health insurance switch campaign going to unlock for consumers this time round?
So what we're trying to do this time round is we've set ourselves a target of undoing that price increase. If we can get an offer that saves the average family about $300, then we'll call that a victory. If we can save you even more than that, well then that's fantastic. Who knows? These things are always a bold experiment. The key is to get tens of thousands of households to sign up at onebigswitch.com. We use that people power to go around to the funds and ask them what's the best offer they can make to that group. And then when we've got a winning offer, we'll send it out to everyone who's signed up for the campaign. So, the sky's the limit.
And obviously consumers will be very well versed with what we are offering now and how our campaigns work, because the petrol one was so successful. We unlocked a discount for consumers with petrol. We're basically doing the same. If you sign up, are you obliged to take the offer?
Absolutely not. And we find that with our campaigns, as many people save by using the offer in other ways as save by switching to the offer. So whether you use it to switch or you use it as a jumping off point, a benchmark to negotiate with your current provider or do a bit of shopping around, as long as you save, we're happy.
That's right. And say, for an example, the policy for a 25-year-old person versus the policy for a 75-year-old person, we unlock a discount for both of those people they've signed up. Will their policy cost the same, or will that vary? They get the discount on what their overall needs are?
Well, what we're doing is we're asking the health funds to make an offer that applies to as many of their products as possible. So the idea is the offer, whether it's a headline discount or a cashback element, whatever it is, it'll be applicable to as many people as possible, and it'll be accessible to the 21-year-old athlete who's playing football on the weekend, and the older pensioner who just wants that peace of mind from their health cover.
Or a new hip, perhaps.
Yeah, or a new hip.
Overall, we are looking to save everyday Australians up to $300 for their health insurance cover. How do they sign up?
Just come to onebigswitch.com. It just takes a couple of minutes to sign up. It's obligation free. You're not obliged to take any offers, but you've got to be in it to win it. If you sign up for the campaign, you'll get that winning offer directly delivered to your inbox, and then you can do with it as you please.
And how long have they got to sign up?
We hope to spend a few weeks building the size of that group so that it's just irresistible. We're
because
aiming for 40,000.
The 1st of next month is when the hike goes up.
April 1 is when the prices go up, and so if we can have an offer out by April 1, that'd be fantastic.
All right, well, that's it. You must sign up and join the One Big Health Insurance Switch campaign through One Big Switch and MoneySaverHQ. Thanks so much.